That's how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this damn break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, y'all know what we gonna get into this good Sunday afternoon. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing great. Happy Sunday to you all. I hope you guys set your clocks forward if you're in that part of the country where you have to do that. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out why we got to do that, but at the end of the day, until somebody explains it, I'm gonna just keep doing it. Okay, spring forward, and in the fall we fall backwards. Okay, spring forward 1 hour, in the fall we fall back 1 hour. Okay, there you have it. All right. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's just so much going on in this mommy community, not just in this mommy community, but across the board. And I try, you guys know, we talk about the moms primarily over here. And so, I watch that, but I'm seeing a lot of what's going on other places. If y'all know Drea from Basketball Wives, she's pregnant by a basketball NBA player, 22 years old. Forgive me with the name, y'all, because I don't really do the sports things like that, but I am familiar with Drea. I got familiar with her around the pandemic when she lost her ad, her, what'd you call it? Her promo with Fenty X Savage. And so apparently not apparently, Drea is pregnant. She posted it the other day on her social media. I didn't know Drea was 39 years old and already had 3 children. So I don't really keep up with her like that. Jalen Green, thank you, sis. And so Jalen Green, what Bria just put in the chat, is 22 years old. Drea's 39. They've been dating for 8 months. She's 7 months pregnant. And what I did not know until I seen a video yesterday, Drea's oldest son is 22 years old as well. So he's the same age as the guy that she's pregnant by. And you know what? I get securing the bag. I get all that. But whatever happened to securing love? Nobody wants to do that anymore. Y'all having these babies for checks instead of having these babies out of love with somebody that you truly love. Like, there's no talk of marriage. You just wanted to have a baby with this guy that you only been dating 8 months, Um, as far as his age, yeah, I know, Sean. As far as his age, I mean, we do understand that men do it too. Men date women younger than them, right? Drea dating this guy. And, to be honest, the fact that he's the same age as her son, Drea's son, probably think that's cool. He probably doesn't think anything weird about it. Because y'all know the youth of today, they think something kind of different. My thing was just, girl, you've been dating a guy 8 months. You sounds like you got pregnant by him literally a month after you met him. Like, girl, did you meet his family? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what? I don't know. Yeah, she definitely knew what she was doing. And, having these babies for checks instead of having these babies for love. And, which in my opinion, further creates broken homes. You further creating the whole broken home syndrome. And, and don't get me wrong, people do get married for love. And as time go on, people break up or come out of love. I get all that. But it's just very, very obvious that this man, I believe they said he's worth like $40 million. And the fact that, you decided to sink your claws into this young man, like he's barely, I mean, the boy probably hasn't had that many girlfriends, if at all. You know what I'm saying? And I would really like to hear from him and how he feels about, being a father at 22 years old by this woman who should be, I don't know. Me personally, I'm 39, 40 years old. It's just like me looking at one of my son's friends. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like me, salivating on one of my son's friends. My middle son, he's 23, 23. Yeah, 23. He'll be 24 this year. It's like me looking at one of his friends. We don't even have anything in common. As far as conversation piece, I would love to be a fly on the wall and really listen to a conversation between Drea and this young man, because obviously she's been on this world damn near double his life and has far more experience than he ever has had at the age of a fresh 22. Yes, I'm 34. That's too young. Yeah, I don't know. At the end of the day, you know, there's a saying, love has no number. But my thing is, it's a clear indication that she didn't have a baby. She didn't get pregnant with this guy because she's so hopelessly in love with him. Again, I'm not in Drea's mind, but it's just obvious that sis was trying to secure that bag. Now, Drea has businesses of her own. She has her own money as well too. But I really feel like that baby was to secure the bag and definitely wasn't has anything to do with securing love. She secured a bag for the next 18 years. When she'll be 59, he'll be 40. Child. Okay. Um, Janae says she old enough to know better. She just saw a bag. He was just happy to hunch on a Kruger, but it's pretty clear she had a financial goal. Yeah, it's pretty clear. I mean, out of all the men that she could have hunched on that's around her age or even older than her, sis decided to, moonwalk all the way back to this young man. And don't get me wrong, Drea is very pretty. Definitely is. She's very pretty. And the fact that she's, saying she's a girl mom when you have 3 boys already. No, sis, you're a parent. Why are we? She's pregnant with a little girl, but why are we signifying the fact that you are a girl mom? No, you're a mom of children. Now, if you had all girls, I could see you saying girl mom. Or if you had all boys, I could see you saying boy mom. But you now are getting ready to have a mixture of boys and girl. So in my mind, you're a mom, you're a parent, okay, of boys and soon to be a daughter. So I don't know. Yeah, that was just my thought when I seen that. Because again, I have 3 boys and 1 girl, so I don't consider myself a boy mom or a girl mom. I consider myself a parent. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I had all girls, then yes, I would be team girl mom. If I had all boys, yes, I would be team boy mom, right? But the fact that I have a daughter and sons, I'm just going to shout out the sexes of my children and just say team parent at this point. Oh Lord. Okay. Hey, Nurse KP, what's good, sis? Drea has been passed around the industry. Yeah. She's out of pocket for this. I know his mama is livid. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. If my son came to me and said he was dating a chick that's 40 and he's 22, I'm gonna be looking at him like, well, what do y'all have in common? Like, what do y'all talk about? Drea can talk about, all her experiences in life, and Jalen can't really match that conversation because he hasn't had very many experiences yet. I mean, hell, he just got into the NBA. So we'll see, y'all. It's definitely giving baby mama, baby daddy to me, it's not given this can maybe be my husband. Okay. It's given she's about to be yet again a baby mama. Some of these women do like having babies with younger men, but what she had one with a broker younger man like Keisha Cole did, I'm not sure. Not Keisha Cole. Cancer, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat, sis. Happy Sunday to you. Um, Mocha said they have nothing in common. Well, I guess basketball, but Drea saw a sucker and he got licked. He definitely did. Okay. Um, you said the Kardashians didn't get him. He probably was warned about the Kardashians coming through the door, honey. Okay. Hey, Mo lady. All right, y'all. Let's get into these reactions. I just wanted to touch bases on that. Like I said, I don't really follow Drea like that. But when I saw that on Instagram the other day, I was just like, girl, you've been dating a man 8 damn months and you 7 months pregnant? I said, well, damn, sis, you don't waste no time, huh? You didn't even give yourself a chance to get to know the guy. Like, you're pregnant and getting to know the guy. Like, you got pregnant, and I'm pretty sure the man probably hadn't even said he loved you yet before you even got pregnant. Or had, baby, that was weird to me. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's move on. So, y'all, let's get into this first conversation, okay? I want to talk about Peach McIntyre. I have not watched Peach in quite some time, y'all. I think the last time I was really tuned into Peach when the whole debacle with her father passing, her mom and the family and all that was going on. That was last year, right? Yeah, I think that was last year in 2023. I kind of fell off of Peach because her arrogance is just unmatched. I thought Olivia is obnoxious, which she is, but Peach is to me is just a different type of obnoxious, and I can really only take that lady in doses. So apparently she put up a video, and we're gonna take a look at it. She said that she's gotten demonetized on Facebook. Now, from my understanding, from what she said in the video, this has happened to her a couple times before. She says she's not really worried, but the fact that Peach has put up a lot of videos talking about her gambling habit and the fact that she, never secured that house that she said she was going to buy cash. Y'all remember when Peach first came on here back around the pandemic? One of the things she said when she make her first million, she was going to buy her a home cash. Now, Peach is a mother of 7 children. And from my understanding, she's still renting. The fact that Peach her hands has came across so much money in the last couple years, and the only thing she's managed to do, from what I can see on social media, is take trips, um, get her hair done, buy wood things, buy her kids things. But the one biggest thing I would think any parent would do, especially a mom of 7 kids, would buy a home. Okay, a home that she owns. But apparently she didn't do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and play Peach's video. We're just gonna listen. I'm gonna let y'all listen to the audio part of it. While I put my screensaver on there. But you guys will definitely be able to hear it.
Shocking, right? Some of you guys might be like, ooh, yeah, God is humbling her. All areas of her life getting attacked. But y'all know me, that shit ain't nothing to me. It's actually like my ninth time being demonetized on Facebook. And it's time I decided they could keep their motherfucking money. That's what they could do. They like, now they so petty. Anytime you about to like make a lot of money, well, I can't speak for others. Anytime I'm about to make a lot of money, I'm starting to go viral and get in the algorithm. Boom, I'm getting demonetized for something. This time I was actually demonetized for the post I made stating that I can teach people how to make money with the Facebook performance bonus. The Facebook performance bonus used to be only $30,000. Then they took it up to 55,000 for some creators. Recently, they made it where you could make an infinite amount of money. No matter how big your following is, you can make an infinite amount of money. So it's no cap. You can make 100 grand, 250 grand, $1 million. There's people doing numbers like that on Facebook still. And then those who are new to the program, they can make up to $250,000 a month with Facebook performance. The only thing is people don't know how to do it. Like, how do I make the money? I don't know. I don't had it for a year. Peach, I only made 49 cents. I know how to make the money. I done maxed it out before. And with me making a post saying I'm gonna teach, now I'm demonetized for that. Like, that's crazy. But it's always something. This is just part of life's adversity. I decided to just go ahead and talk about it today. But I've been
So let me pause real quick, you guys. Let me speak on what she just said. The fact that Peach advertises selling how to get the bag on YouTube, but yet she keeps losing the bag on YouTube. At this point, I'm not understanding why people are buying into what she's selling. Like, how can you tell me how to do something and you can't keep it going effectively? Like, I don't understand that. Like, how are you going to tell me how to secure money on social media, but yet every time we turn around, you're telling us how you're getting demonetized? Like, at this point, you should know what to and what not to do to continuously keep your bag going. So again, what are you teaching people when you can't even do what you teach?
demonetized from Facebook for 2 days. And this is one of the reasons why I keep preaching to y'all. You want to be on multiple platforms, have multiple eggs and multiple baskets, because look at the other day, Facebook and Instagram went down. Wasn't worried, still got TikTok. Now they're talking about banning TikTok. Okay, I still got Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Now Facebook demonetized me. Okay, I still got Instagram and YouTube. You also want to get some other income coming in outside of social media. Thank goodness I have my own products and things of that nature. I'm not even worried though. Like, to be quite honest, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't want them to put me back in the program. I'm not going to appeal the decision. They can keep their money. I'm finna just go back to my old school self on Facebook, because I had like my own little Facebook show called Peach Tea. I'm gonna start doing Peach Tea again and just chilling and having fun on Facebook, not worrying about the money part of it. Facebook was always that one app for me that I would have done absolutely free. I still feel that way. Facebook is fun. I still vibe with my Facebook friends. They got their profile set to friends only.
She said Facebook is fun. She said she's not worried about losing the money. How are you not worried about losing the money when social media is your bread and butter, sis? You got 7 kids. You got a husband that does not work, right? You got a husband that does not work. You have you have a husband that you can't even get on his health insurance because again, he does not work. Here's the thing, y'all. It is true. If you're going to do social media and get paid from social media, it is wise to be monetized on several different platforms, right? Because at the end of the day, one platform can act funny and then you can back up on the other one. They are talking about banning TikTok in the US because the US doesn't like the fact that China has so much access to, our information. Me personally, if they ban TikTok in the US, I feel like that's going to open up a bigger can of worms. It really, really is. Um, but the moral of the story is, how about get a career? Not only that, Peach decided to sell her knowledge on how to do social media. And from my understanding, I haven't seen anybody do as big as her or bigger than her. I mean, if you really want to know the truth, if you wanted to buy how to do social media, I would go over there to Risa Tisa. If she put up a class on telling you how to get yourself, which I mean, she was the luck of the algorithm, and that was Peach. Peach was the luck of the algorithm, right? You can't sell luck. Luck just happens.
Only. Why am I telling y'all this? Because I want you to know that shit like this is supposed to happen. And when it's supposed to happen, like when it happens, don't take it personal. Don't break down. Don't feel like, oh, the world is against you. No, keep going anyways. It's supposed to happen. That is the one piece of advice my daddy gave me that I hold near and dear to my heart, and I apply it every single day. Life is filled with adversity. What is adversity? Bad luck, misfortune, things of that nature, right? Shit like this gonna happen. Don't take it personal. It's just life being life. Keep going anyways. All right, y'all. Buy my performance bonus bundle. Though it's only $55.55. I can help you. I mean, 50. It's only $50. Yeah, $50. I can.
Child, I wouldn't buy I Water to Cry with from Preach. I would not know you not sitting up here telling us you just lost a bag, but you gonna tell other people how to get a bag. Peach is not that giving, right? She's not that type of giving person. I just don't believe you sat up here and lost the bag, but you gonna show other people how to get the bag. So you're gonna watch other people get the bag while you can't get the bag. Yeah, I don't believe that.
Help you make the money. All right.
Okay, y'all. Um, so what y'all think? What y'all think about that? What y'all think about Peach saying that she's now demonetized on Facebook and she's saying that she's not even going to try to appeal it? I think it's probably she can't appeal it. That's probably why she's not going to try to appeal it. Um, yeah, she won't. She was born with the scamming in her. Yeah, she definitely was. I thought she couldn't stand her father. You know, this is the same woman who denounced her father on his deathbed, didn't go to his funeral, but yet you're on here quoting something he told you as a child. From what you told us last year, your daddy ain't showed you no love, ain't taught you anything, but now you on here quoting something he told you as a child or as a young adult. I feel no way about it. Peach is peaching per usual. She definitely is. But you know what? It's for me, it's not necessarily aha, that's what you get. That's your karma. It's not even about that for me. It's just like, sis, you got 7 kids. You have 7 kids. And if you're smart enough to figure out how to monetize yourself on social media, why don't you take those smarts and that wits and put it into something else? Like at this point, instead of you trying to sell information, why don't you have products, actual products that people can really use and get something out of? You know, her name is Peach. She could have been selling anything that resembles peach, like peach lip gloss, peach this. I mean, I'm just throwing stuff out there. I don't know what this. The fact that, let's be honest, y'all, Peach can't pass her social media down. Right now, she did put her son on. She did put Wood on. I don't know how well her son is still doing on social media because I don't follow her son. Because let's be honest, y'all, her son can't teach or tell me anything. So I don't follow her son. I don't follow Wood because following Wood is like following her. And I don't follow her. So you got 7 kids, sis. What are you getting ready to pass down to these 7 children? In the event something happens to you, what do where what's the lineage that you're leaving for the children? Again, you're a mother of 7 kids. This is a woman that was on Section 8, food stamps, welfare, all of this, right? And for a person who has depended on the government for years to help raise your children, and then you get yourself in a position where you don't have to depend on the government, but yet you don't have anything to show for it. The fact that you go to the casino and loses hundreds of thousands of dollars over the span of the last couple of years, I wouldn't even tell anybody that. It doesn't even have anything to do with being transparent. It's the fact that it's stupid. You're a mother of 7 kids, used to be on Section 8 and welfare and all this. But then you get on the internet and tell people you've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars at the casino. There's a channel that I watch, a gambling channel that I watch. It's called SC Slots. It's a husband-wife couple. They live in California. I love their channel. They are so entertaining to watch. Oh my God. I love watching their channel. And they gamble responsibly, in my opinion. Now they do high bets, but they don't do ridiculously high bets, you know. But it's fun to watch them. You know what I'm saying? They do minimum bets, 80 cents, 50 cents, $1, $2. You know, they'll do $5, $10, $20 bets, you know. But what I can say is I feel like um Sam and Chris. I think the husband name is Chris, but the wife's name is Samantha. He calls her Sam. They, in my opinion, the way they do their gambling, you could definitely tell their bills are not lacking. You know, they're making money off their channel, and obviously the money that the proceeds they get from their channel, they use that to fund their gambling, which again brings more money to them. They've gotten sponsorships from their gambling videos. They're doing really well over there. They're almost at 100K, and I really, really enjoy their channel. Yeah, you watch them too, Cali girl. Yeah, I love their channel. I really do. Let's see. You said I think she missed her mark. Her antics have turned many off. Peach has had several opportunities to flip her bag in possibly millions. She chose to troll, brag, and boast. Yeah, because Peach, in my opinion, is very ignorant. She's a very ignorant woman, and unfortunately, her ignorance um superseded anything that she could have did moving forward, right? The fact that Peach has went viral a couple times on social media and she didn't capitalize on that. And I'm gonna mention this person again, Risa Tisa, like the way the Risa Tisa capitalized off her one time coming to social media doing a 50-part series. That woman capitalized on that. And this wasn't a woman who was making a living on social media. She just had an idea, came to social media, plopped it on TikTok, and it ran. The fact that that woman's been on Good Morning America and other things that she got going on, and the fact that Peach can't even say the same. You know what I'm saying? Like Peach has platforms with almost 500,000 subscribers, and you sitting up here telling us that you lost all your money at the casino. You said when you got your first million that you were going to buy a home. Now again, if she doesn't or don't buy a home, I mean that's her business. I'm not hurting behind it, but it's just a simple fact. I keep going back to the fact that girl, you're a mother of 7 kids. 7. 7. And you got a husband who can't back you up. Like you're the brains of the operation over there. Um, I don't know, y'all, but I just wanted to get your opinion about that. I wanted to see what you guys thought. I guess Peach will figure it out eventually, or she seems to always figure it out. So I guess she will figure it out. But it's really time to, like I said, social media is definitely a way to make money, and you can make a lot of money. Like we see many influencers living really nice lives, off the backs of social media, you know. But again, for Peach being a mother of 7 kids, I really feel like she should have took a different avenue. Once she got the audience and was getting the views and getting the money, she should have took that money and flipped it and turned it in something else, right? To have more long-standing uh, investments with the money that she was getting on social media, because social media is just like a job, y'all. You can have a job and been on your job for 20 years, and they can come in one day and say they're laying off 20% of their workforce, right? Having a job doesn't necessarily mean securing the bag either, because jobs, they have cuts. They lay people off. They decide, I mean, nothing is guaranteed. But one thing I can say is when you have a career and you go to school and you get a degree or you get a certificate or a diploma to say that you're proficient in doing whatever, then you can take that and you can move anywhere in the country and take that knowledge that you acquired from going to school or getting some type of certificate or whatever, and use that anywhere. The fact that the youth of today are afraid to have a career and they think social media is the only way to do that, which is not. Because I'm telling you, it's just, I said this to you guys before, it's just like when the food stamp, or not food stamp, coupon, just like when the couponing craze was really, really going, and people were, they had they had that reality show about that, people couponing and getting like $1,000 worth of stuff and paying $2 for it or a penny for it. When the couponing craze got really infamous and people were couponing everywhere, you had all these coupon groups on Facebook and all that. Over time, what did stores started doing? They started cutting back the way you can coupon. What did manufacturers of these products, what did they start doing? They started lessening the values of the coupons. That's one of the reasons why I stopped couponing, because it wasn't really beneficial to me anymore. It was more work than I was getting out of it. So it's just like, to me, couponing is the same thing with social media. Anytime they see people are making a lot of money out of it and they're not really getting anything out of it, meaning the government, they'll find ways to cut back and then make you go do something else. Because at the end of the day, they are always going to lure you back to getting out here into the workforce. They're going to always get you back to that. And it's not to just to say, you have to go work for somebody else. You could definitely work for yourself. But the fact that Peach is bouncing from one platform to one platform to one platform, and again, in the event that Peach gets sick and she has to have surgery, or she, can't work for 6 months or something like that, social media doesn't have FMLA where it'll still pay you a fraction of your pay while you're trying to get your health together. Or if one of your kids get ill and you got to pull off of social media because you got to, pay attention to your priorities, which is your children. Social media doesn't pay you to do that. Right now, I'm not saying don't do social media, because there are benefits from it. But if you're going to do it, you need to do it where it expands and gives you more opportunities to do other things, so that you can, you know what I'm saying, you can benefit from. I was an extreme couponer, but I don't even use them anymore. Yeah, I stopped extreme couponing back like in 2019, because it just got to the point where it wasn't profitable to me anymore. It was harder. It used to be fun to coupon, and then it just stopped being fun because they started cracking down on the value of the coupons. The stores started cracking down on how many coupons you can use, and it just became really ridiculous, and it was more work than reward, in my opinion. So I completely stopped. And a lot of the Facebook groups that I was in when I was couponing, I'm still a part of some of those groups. I noticed that the couponing, like the pictures and the deals and stuff, are not coming as often. And actually, over time, I've kind of backed out of a lot of those groups because, again, couponing is just not my interest anymore. All right, y'all. Let's move on, okay? Let's move on to another conversation. Yes, thank you so much, Latoya. Please make sure you guys clock in, hit the like button. All right, y'all. So let's get into another conversation. We're gonna run on over here to my Jazzy Life. So y'all know Jasmine has been really working hard trying to lose weight. And one thing I can say about Jasmine, um she is really dedicated to this losing weight thing, and I love that for her. Hopefully she keeps it up, I don't know if this has anything to do with the fact that Chris left her, which I would feel it would be, because not leaving prior to chris prior to Chris leaving her, Jasmine wasn't really caring about her weight, right? She got too comfortable in the relationship. And, unfortunately, a lot of us women, that happens to us. We get comfortable and we let ourselves go. So now Jasmine is working really hard to get herself back to where she needs to be. And again, hopefully, in the event that Jasmine gets into another relationship, hopefully she remembers what she went through and she doesn't allow that to happen anymore. Because right before she met Chris, Jasmine had got down to a really nice weight. She was looking really nice. And then she got with Chris and she just let it all go. Sometimes I feel like Chris purposely fattened Jasmine up, because pushing all that food and that fattening food and all that seasonings and salt. Sometimes I feel like Chris intentionally did that to her, because I felt like he knew he could manipulate her, because obviously he was having conversations with Jasmine and he knew how her mentality was. So let me get into this video. She put up a video. There's two videos we're going to talk about. Okay. Let's see. So she put up a video where she said she lost 33 pounds. It looks like in this video, Jasmine went to the weight doctor, and I think that's where she gets her B12 shots at. And it looks like Jasmine at one point was probably close to 300 pounds, because I think when she weighed herself, she's down to like 251. She said she lost 33 pounds. So at one point, Jasmine was damn near 300 pounds. I'm like, wow, girl, you really let that man put the weight on you. So let's get into this video.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a moment of just just a moment. You know, a lot of people want to see me fail. A lot of people don't want to see me succeed. And I got an email whenever I was working out, and it was the director here. People calling up here, and she said it's not no one. They're in person. She's like they're saying like they're a member here, but she was all like when we asked them their name and their information, you know, the fact that they're a member, quote unquote, here, they just hang up. People are just calling up here trying to ruin me again. It's sad. Like I should be able to do my work and work out, be a mom and stuff without people trying to find ways to take that away from me.
I'm confused. What are people calling up there saying, Jasmine? It's just like with the whole CPS thing. When you came to the internet to let us know y'all calling CPS, sis, tell us why we needed to know this. Jasmine, that's your biggest problem, sis. You talk too damn much. Now, if this is true, now whoever this alleged person is, now you basically let them know that they got the director's attention or they got your attention. So let's say they can continue to keep doing it because they seen you just the fact that you tell your business way too much for me, sis, it's almost excruciating to listen to at times because I just be sitting up here like, sis, how did you become so dumb? Like, we're like, be quiet, Jasmine. If that did happen and someone emailed or called the director and the director sent you an email, if the director didn't put your ass out the YMCA, then it sounds like whatever the person called and said or wrote or emailed or whatever didn't cause any harm. It sounds like they were just alerting you and that's it. So why did we need to know?
It's really sad, but at the same time, when I came back onto the floor, I wasn't recording after that because I was really in my feelings. So I kind of stopped recording. But when I came back on the floor, this woman came up to me. She was so sweet. You know who you are. So sweet. And um, she was so sweet. And she asked for my YouTube channel. She was like, I just wanted to tell you that you're a real inspiration. She said, I've been seeing you come here every day for the past 2 weeks. And you've just been real inspiration. You're encouraging me to get up and come. And I like that. And that's the whole point of me recording this, vlogging this, that actually uplifted me because I came back in here and I was down. That uplifted me, made me want to keep pushing. I'm just going to move differently with my stuff. I already talked to the director and stuff. She was like, I don't want to. She's like, it would be wrong because there's nothing that says you can't be recorded or anything like that. She was like, you could be and stuff like that. But people want to just break me. But there also are people out there that look to me as encouragement. And the fact that she came up to me, I'm trying not to cry out. That made me feel so good because at that moment, coming back onto the weight room floor, I was starting to feel down. And I was about to cry because I'm like, why won't people just leave me alone? Let me work out in peace. Let me have my moment by myself in peace. And she said that, and that made me feel so good. So like I'm just doing my best. And somebody noticed me. And they don't know me from being a YouTuber. And she asked for my YouTube channel, and she was just like, honestly, she said, I want to watch. She said, you're really encouraging. And like I said, I do appreciate you supporting me. And I'm glad that someone sees me here and sees that I'm trying my best to lose this weight. But
Jasmine, baby. Um, you're not the only one in the Y, sis. Now, I'm not saying this didn't, I don't know if it happened or not. But the fact that the woman says she sees you every day sounds like she's coming every day too. So how did you need to be her encouragement when if she's seeing you every day, that means she's coming every day too already, Jasmine. But okay, girl.
breathe, Jazz. I just don't know why people want to ruin me so bad and want to see me fail. Some people now, I'm trying to do this for myself. Can y'all just let me do this for myself? Like, I've been going through so much, and this is keeping me from falling apart. So please let me do what I do best.
Jasmine, Sis, I'm worried about you. You act like if this is happening, you act like these cries are going to work, Jasmine. If the director did not put you out, then there's no threat, Jasmine.
As far as being a content creator and let me work on myself, just watch. If you don't want to watch, you can click off and go follow somebody else. It's totally understandable if you want to, but please just leave me be. So it is 10:39. I'm about to go sit in the sauna room, and then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and leave.
You know, Jasmine, I have some advice for you. You know what you could have done? You didn't necessarily have to show us you at the YMCA. You didn't have to tell us Legend goes to YMCA daycare. You could continue to just say, "Hey, I went and worked out." You could have just showed yourself at the gym. I mean, let's be honest. People wouldn't have been able to know what gym you were at. They would have just known that you were at a gym. You are the one who chose to put a name on the place that you're going to exercise. Again, Jasmine, you talk too much, sis. You could have just showed us you in the gym working out with weights and stuff. And I guarantee you, people looking at that gym wouldn't have been able to say, "Oh, she must be at the YMCA." Girl, you could have been at Planet Fitness. You could have been at Gold's Gym. You could have been, girl, you could have been a million places. But you chose to give your location. Stop, Jasmine. Stop doing that.
Um, like I said, I got on my sweatsuit, and then I put this on over everything, just to train my waist. But I think I'm gonna take off my. I don't want to overheat myself in the sauna, so I'm gonna take off my sweatsuit. Shots.
Okay, you said 2820 said no, the director told her to stop filming because it's against the rules, and that was her only concern. So now she's depressed again. Um, you know, the YMCA is very much aware of social media. I mean, hell, they have social media. I can't necessarily see the director telling her to stop filming, especially because I've seen in Jasmine's videos where she's blurred her surroundings out. So, like if there's people walking by, or she'll pixelate those people out. I've seen that in her videos here lately. She's doing much better with that. So, if she's told the director that, I can't see the director. Again, this is what Jasmine said. The director said, right? That's not necessarily meaning that was the truth.
Huh? Okay.
En la casa no, ahorita Manuela no llega ni a 140, por lo menos son 131.
¿Cuánto iba? Right, come on.
Right, exactly. Miss TLC, I watch different channels and the people go to work out and they never state the name of the gym. Exactly. Jasmine did not have to tell us that. You said you can't film the other patrons and she only pixelated them after being reported. Well, if Jasmine, look, 2820, I'm not saying that you're wrong. What I'm saying is moving forward, if Jasmine would promise to make sure that other people in the gym or her surroundings are not being shown, if she could, assure that I can't see the YMCA telling her, because people film themselves working out. You know what I'm saying? Like, people take cell phones in the gym with them, either to listen to music or just to film them working out for their own encouragement. I don't know. Some of me just makes me feel like Jasmine, maybe it did happen, but again, Jasmine shouldn't have said where she was working out at. That's the whole premise of my conversation. Be quiet sometimes. Stop telling us every little bitty thing that's going on. I'm working out. Legend's in daycare. We didn't have to know Legend was at daycare where you're at. You didn't even have to film you walking into the YMCA. You could have filmed yourself already in the YMCA. And again, we wouldn't have known where you was at unless you told us, or unless you would have showed, you know, the YMCA emblem in the background of the weight of the gym or wherever she's at. I can't give Jasmine no advice, okay? All right, y'all. This I'm not really concerned about this part. Her with she 33 pounds. I think when she weighed herself, she was 251 pounds. So that's the part she showed. So let's get into the talking part.
7.4 pounds in a week. So I'm gonna calculate it and I'll come back and tell y'all. I lost a total. Okay, let's go get some juice. We're about to go to the store now. I lost a total. Who's ready? Hey, hush.
Miss Purple, you know what? I get what you're saying. You said you're tired of the you said, frankly, I'm sick of the workout vlogs and all the talk of weight loss. Just do it and stop focusing in it and all the vlogs. Well, the reason why Jasmine focuses, you know, Jasmine has an obsessive compulsive behavior. And right now we know Jasmine, when she wants to, she will obsess over losing weight, right? Prior to meeting Chris, we knew that's all she talked about was protein shakes and losing weight and her B12 shots. Jasmine doesn't really have much else going on, right? So this is like the only thing she has going on right now. When she was with Chris is what she had going on. So that's why in every video, Chris was at work, or Chris this, Chris that, Chris this, Chris that. Now that she's not with Chris anymore, she can't talk about anything else, right? So me personally, her going to the gym, working out a little bit, great. Like I watch Peyton Marie Charles. Peyton will tell you about her workout. She'll tell you about what she's, you know, what new things she's trying. She will show you little clips of her in the gym, but the whole video is not about her at the gym. Because, you know why? Because Peyton has other things going on in her life that she doesn't mind her audience being a part of. Unfortunately for Jasmine, she doesn't, y'all. She don't have nothing going on. Right now, this is the only thing that's going on in her life. Is her really trying to lose weight. So that's all she can talk about because that's all she has going on.
Did you eat all your snack? What's your snack? Hold on. Okay, here, let's eat a snack and then you can eat it. We'll get you some juice from the store. We're about to go to. Those smell so good. I lost a total, you guys, of 33.4 pounds.
See, right now he's talking about he wants something, he needs something. I personally can't really make out what he's saying. I mean, I guess Jasmine can because Legend is her son and she's around him every day. That's why I find it kind of hard to understand that he vocally said, "I miss my daddy." I just find that hard to believe because he doesn't really say anything else very clear, in my opinion. But again, this is Jasmine's story. She's telling it.
Eat it. Put it here. There you go. 33.4 pounds. I'm on a roll. I'm proud of myself. This boy here. Okay. So we're about to head to the store. I have to go pick up the groceries. And I also have to go in and do a shopping for myself. Oh God, hopefully he falls asleep. I'm about to play some music, y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all in a minute because this is mom life right now, and he is like going through it. I don't know what it is. My hair just came out of the clip.
You know what it is, Jasmine. He misses dad.
But about to go to the store and get me some stuff, and I also gotta pick up the groceries. Y'all stay tuned for that. So eat. All right. Now? All right, you guys. So I'm back at home. I got the kids some more toothpaste. This is everything I got. Just showing y'all in detail everything. Hold on, Legend. I got some more Dove soap. Got me another loofah. Okay, baby. I got this for Stinkerbug. Well, all my kids really cold and flu. I got these protein bars.
No, you said it right. You got that for stinkabug. Because why didn't you just say, I got some medicine? It doesn't really matter who it's for. I got some medicine. You said stinkabug. You said it exactly how you meant it. You got it for stinkabug. And if the other kids if you just feel like you need to give them some, you'll throw some in their mouth.
Bars. Comment down below if y'all tried them. I tried it, and I usually eat one before I go work out. Got this for Kaylin. She doesn't know yet. She's waiting to come get them. And I got these big ones for my kid, Bagel Bites for 40. And then, so these are the TV dinners I got myself. I got the chicken marinara. I think that's how you say it. And like I said, I try to focus on the high protein ones. And this one is the meatloaf. This one's really good too. Meatloaf with the mushroom gravy. And these are the Aikens. Also the Aikens. And then this is the Life cuisine. And it is chicken, mozzarella, flatbread, melts. I got that one, and it's a carb wise. This one's a carb wise as well.
I don't know, Jasmine. Me personally, sis, I don't think I would have spent the money on all these I don't know, processed meals. I don't know, Jasmine. I think I probably would have just took that money and bought actual food that you could have, made for a couple of days, more salads and fruits and vegetables, some type of meats. And I don't know if I would have spent all that money on all these microwavable meals. I mean, I get they're out there, but just because they're out there doesn't necessarily mean they're always good. I don't know. I wouldn't have spent the money on all that. That's just me.
Oh, um, so it's Meat Lovers, uh, Zoodles
I
bowl,
agree, Diamond. Meal prepping,
zucchini,
yeah.
and then you got your Meat Lovers, cauliflower, and pizza.
Girl, you probably spent, I don't know, because those meals are, unless they're on sale, they're what, like $5 a pop, $6 a pop. Girl, you probably could have got you some chicken breasts. You could have got a lot more stuff and just meal prepped, like someone in the chat just said, and made that stretch more. Um, like these noodles. I thought that noodles is not good for you when you're trying to diet. You should have got you some cauliflower and made you some cauliflower rice. Or you could have bought the cauliflower rice already made, the frozen cauliflower rice, instead of buying these noodles. Yeah, that's just me, y'all. Okay, I'm not going to watch this because I don't really care about Jasmine and her grocery shopping. She grocery shops like she's in the dorm room to me. I hate the way she grocery shops. Um, she never grocery shops. Her grocery shopping at times just don't make sense to me. It really doesn't. For a mom of 5 kids, the way she grocery shops is so juvenile to me. All right, y'all, let's move on. Okay, let's move on. So, Jasmine, we're gonna go real briefly into. She did a live the other day, and she said that she had to call 911 because I believe she got locked in her garage. It was I was curious when she said that because I was like, okay, if you got locked in the garage, you couldn't get the car out the garage. Well, why you just didn't go back through the side door, which is your kitchen door? You don't know how to open the garage manually because there's a little latch at the top of the garage, Jasmine, that you could have. You didn't know how to do that, girl. You've been in this apartment 3 years. Why you didn't call the landlord? Why would you call 911? I would have called the landlord before I would have called 911. So let's get into this live, okay? Um, and then we gonna save Libby for last, y'all, cause just because. Let me see which one is it. Make sure you guys clock into the break room. Do that by hitting the like button. Okay, here it is. All right, y'all. She back to the laying in the bed chronicles.
Hey.
Can you hear me? Oh my God, my face feels so dry. I took someone's opinion on using the Head and Shoulders
Moving in
after
silence.
working
I know
out.
she spent food
One
stamps.
thing it is
It's
doing
just
is
the way she
making my
shot
skin a
me
little
is
dry.
so weird
I
to
didn't
me.
put anything on my face. I don't know why. Oh, because I didn't want to use that lotion on my face. Hmm. Y'all, I'm laying down because I'm tired. First of all, I had a long morning, right? So woke up early, stormy, and I'm like, okay, it's storming. Kids aren't gonna be able to be standing outside, so let me just go ahead and go to the gym early today. Got myself together, I'm sorry, I'm so tired. I'm not even gonna be on here that long because I wanted to lay down for a little bit. Like today, this is my first time actually laying down, coming home and laying down. Most of the time I come home and I try to lay down and I'm either working or doing something around the house. But get some fresh aloe vera and put it on your face. Okay, I can it's so dry that can y'all tell how I'm talking? I don't want it's really just like around here.
Jasmine, why did you call us over here, baby? Get to the point.
I mean, no, it's dry everywhere, but this is the area that it's like really dry around. You can kind of tell my face look a little bit red. So I'm gonna get to that. What happened with the 911 call, and it's embarrassing too. So trying to move, get everything ready. Amaya actually helped me. She was like, she put Legends clothes on, and God, I was just like, oh my God, his pants are on backwards. I'm gonna have to fix that. And then she couldn't get one of his shoes on because he kept moving his foot like he was messing with her. So I was like I was trying to deal with Aiden and stuff this morning. It was a lot. So I usually have, so this phone right here has my code to the door. Like it has the actual code in there to like put in to the door. So the one that y'all are on does not have the code. Remember that. So I go into the garage. I didn't know that the door was locked. Um, like my door to my house inside of the garage, I didn't know it was locked. So I went in there to put, what did I have? Legends breakfast sandwich. I was putting it in the car. The door closed. Oh my God. So the door closes. You guys and this phone were in here still. I had no way to get back in the house. So I'm trying to open the garage. I'm pushing the button inside the garage, trying to open it. And I noticed that the light isn't on. So I was like, you know what? Let me try my button in the car. It didn't work. Mind you guys, y'all probably gonna say like this bitch. I've never opened a garage manually. Didn't even know that you could whenever it's like an electric garage. So I'm new to this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what to do. I couldn't get back in the house and get my phone and call my landlord. Even if I was able to get back in the house, I couldn't even get back in the house to call my phone to ask the landlord, how do you open the garage manually or, call somebody on my phone. And so
Wait, what? You said even if you got back in the house, you couldn't call your landlord. Then you switched it up. What do you mean? Why couldn't you call your landlord if you got back into the house? Because you just confused your whole statement when you said that. You twisted it all around. Why couldn't you call your landlord even if you got back into the house? Now, the fact that Jasmine didn't know that garage doors can be open manually, to her defense, y'all do know this is her first house. She's used to living in apartments. So she probably didn't know that.
because the door was locked. And I'm over here trying to use my key. I didn't know that my actual house key did not open my garage door. Because I never done it like that. Like I've never tried it. So trying to get in the house and I couldn't. And I'm like panicking. And I was like, Killing, give me, it was like a sign. Like
That's
what my
true,
kids
Mimi.
wasn't there and I'm trying to do all this without them, I wouldn't have had nobody to call.
Well, no, technically, Mimi, she still would, even if she got back into the house, she still would need to call the landlord because the garage door still does not open by her clicker. So she couldn't get the car out the garage door. And again, Jasmine's saying that she did not know that you can open the door manually. But again, she had a cell phone in her hand, right? She didn't have the cell phone with the code, but she had a cell phone in her hand. She could have Googled, how can you open your garage door manually? She could have Googled that.
I've been in the garage screaming and hollering. It's like, give me your phone, Kelly. So I called 911, and I didn't, I was talking to a lady asking her, because I didn't know who to call, like in this situation.
Why didn't you call your mama? Your mama live in a house. Why wouldn't you call your mama? Why would you call 911? You could have called your mama. Don't you know your mama number by heart?
And I'm like, I don't know. I can't get out the garage. Just me and the 5 kids. We're stuck in the garage. And I'm like panicking. I went into like full panic mode. I'm not overdoing it. I did call 911. I'm sorry. It's just like really dry. But so I went to full panic mode. And she was like, just calm down. She said, I don't want to call the fire department out there because they're going to cut your garage open. And she was like, she just talked me through it. And Kaylin she got out the car and helped me open the garage while I pulled the lever thing. Because I didn't know how to open the goddamn garage manually. Like, there's no button. Like, when I tell y'all, I like
email
freaked out. So after that, I finally got out the garage. And I was telling her, thank you. She was like, no, it's okay. You're not the first person that actually that got stuck in their garage. That's a woman that never opened it manually. Like, you're not the first person. And I was like, okay, at least I'm not the first person to call. And then I called my landlord, and I guess they're gonna come out and see. That's the thing. My garage is always, since I've moved here, I said, like, I wrote on there, like, I think there's a shortage in the garage door. Because like my button, sometimes it has to sit sideways for it to turn on. And so I noticed that it wasn't turning on, even sitting sideways, sitting straight. It wasn't working. And so like I just felt overwhelmed. And I was just like, my kids got to get to school so they can have breakfast at school. So I took them to school, and we missed the bus. And Killen's like talking to her friend on the phone. Her friend was like, where are you? You're on the bus. She said, we got stuck in the garage and we had to call 911. I'm like, oh my God, tell your friend. Tell your friend that your mom don't know what she's doing. So
Jasmine, since the kids were already late for school, since you made Legend a breakfast sandwich, why didn't you just have the kids run back in the house and get something to eat, and they could have ate it on their way to school?
I was just like, so like, you know how you just I feel like I was just not going at the right pace, and I was irritated, and then the line was so long. And then like I went to the gym, got Legend, oh God. I was like, boy, I just like him dragging that damn blanket. But he gave his blanket up. That's something good that happened. But it was a lot of stuff on my mind too, right? And tell me if you work out, when there's a really, really a lot of stuff on your mind, do you have a hard time working out? I feel like today I struggled. And I think it was because it wasn't like that. It was on my mind. I was kind of just angry as hell this morning. And so, not at my kids or anything, but I was angry about something. And then I was just like.
She was angry because the one person she wished she could have called, she would have had to email him instead, and that's Chris. She was angry because she was in a distressed situation, and she couldn't call the baby daddy of her one child, although he left her with 5. That's why she was angry, y'all, because she couldn't call Chris.
It was a hard ass workout. I was irritated. And then like it was harder than usual. So even when I went to the sauna room after like I had a hard time running. And then when I went into the sauna room, I'm gonna read y'all's comments. Like I was like, oh my God, this 20 minutes is taking forever. I'm like because like I didn't bring no headphones in there. Nothing. I'm just saying I'm clear.
Baby daddy.
I'm just thinking, and my mind is just fucking going. and I couldn't even. I sat in there for like 17:45, 17:45.
Emailing your baby daddy only makes sense if he's either A, incarcerated, or B, overseas. He's in the military. To me, that's the only way you would email your baby daddy. The fact that the ninja is anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour from where you're at, I don't know where Chris is, but I'm just going to say he's still somewhere in Austin. The fact that you got to email him is insane.
For 5 seconds, and I got out because I was just like, I got to sit down. I got to calm down. Like I felt you know how you can feel the anxiety just like going, and I just felt it going up, and I was like, let me sit my ass down. And a lady came out, she was like, the sauna room, we'll get to you. And I was just like, yeah. That is part of it. But at the same time, it was just like, it's more than that. I got a lot of shit on my mind. And it was just a morning, I mean, I still worked out, even though it was hard. I actually can say I stopped twice.
Jasmine, bye. I think I just lost some brain cells. I don't know what the hell she was talking about. He can block them emails too. That's probably what he's done. He's probably figured out how to block her. I just lost my entire brain listening to her. Jasmine, I'm sorry, y'all. I was just eating a cinnamon bun. Yeah, I had to click off, baby, because it was the whole calling 911 for the garage, being stuck in the garage, instead of calling her mama. Isn't Jasmine friends with the neighbors? I mean, not Jasmine. Isn't Kaylin friend with the neighbor girl? Why you didn't have Kaylin call her little neighbor friend and what's your mama's cell phone number so I can call her and see how I get out of this damn garage? Girl, it's you calling 911 for me. But anyway, y'all, let's continue. Okay. Jasmine is a mess, honey. Not spam mail. Jasmine's email going to the spam mail, baby. That's insane, honey. Okay. That is insane. You said, why don't Jazz roll up on Chris like you playing the family man, huh? Well, like here they girl, what did you say, Jacqueline? Like here they go. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Ezra said, no, Jasmine needs to solve her problems on her own. Child, Jasmine was stressed because she had to take the garbage from the garage to the front curb of the house. She said, Chris did that. I said, well, now you got to do it. Okay. Spam, honey. Jasmine's email is going into spam. And who checks their spam? Nobody. Girl, like I said, here's the thing. Chris told that girl a long time ago, just keep my name out of it. Jasmine didn't want to listen. She was hard-headed. She just kept on. So Chris said, okay, well, since you won't separate me from social media, then I'm going to separate myself from you. And that's what happened. That's what happened. Chris wanted to live a life, more than likely, where everybody doesn't know his every move. And living with Jasmine, he couldn't do that. And so he decided to go be with somebody where they don't, quote unquote, vlog their life. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Let's get on over here to Liv. Okay. So Liv had a message for the people. She decided to come tell us her message in her lingerie. I said it's the fact that y'all don't like to put on clothes. But I don't know, maybe because I'm just older, baby. I don't understand the coming live or doing videos in your damn shit underwear. Basically, lingerie ain't nothing but some underwear. Okay. It's coming live and doing videos in your nightgowns, bonnets, and the shit is so damn weird. It's just like, and then it don't even be cute nightgowns and cute bonnets. They be looking very unwashed. I don't know, just to be looking dirty. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I wouldn't dare come on here in a nightgown with my titties hanging and a bonnet. Talking about, hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. I'm like, girl, where are your clothes at? I don't know. Just people are just too comfortable for me. Just way too comfortable. All right, y'all, let's get into this video. All right, the reason why I'm pausing this part, y'all, because she got music playing. Look at her.
For a minute and just tell you guys what's going on and stuff. You know, I did a live about it, so I have spoken about this already. It seems like people want to keep challenging my strength or something. And I don't know why. I don't know why people on this internet are so miserable to the point where they have nothing better to do than to try to mess with other women on the internet. It's really sad. And like I said before, mental illness is a real thing. It's crazy because the people who do these things, it's always this way. Okay, I don't make the rules. It just is what it is. It's always the fat chick calling another chick fat, or the used to be fat chick, or the chick who really hates herself and she used to be fat, but she sees you doing your big one and living in your light, living in your truth, and you're a big girl and she wants to hate on it. So she's talking shit about you. It's sad. Or it's the
Here's this pause. Here's the thing. Olivia, if you're living in your fatness, why do you care that somebody is making fun of it? Like, sis, this is not the playground. This is called life, the real world. If you're living in your true fatness, why do you care if somebody is poking fun at it? Again, you're fat, you know you're fat, you're not trying to lose weight, you've been this big since you've been on the internet, and if you love it, then love it. If somebody wants to poke fun at it, why do you care? Like, Olivia, you claim to be so unbothered, but you stay bothered, sis. It's the weirdest thing to me. To be as grown as you are with as many children that you have, why do you care about what somebody on the internet is saying when you won't leave the internet? Like, you're still here, sis. So why do you care? Like, you can't do anything about it. What you gonna do? Nothing. You can't do nothing. So why do you care?
It's the other miserable women with no relationships, no men, and they want to sit around and talk about you and your baby daddy situation. Or, you know, it's just always the really unhappy people within on the inside, you know, that want to continue to poke fun at your flaws or your misfortunes or your missteps, and they want to keep trying to pull you down and make you just sit there and stare at everything that you did wrong in life, knowing damn well that they probably lived the same or much worse or similar or not so good life themselves. You know, they made their own mistakes.
I mean, sis, look, everybody has had misfortunes in their life, right? But I personally, me, don't know any woman that I'm friends with that has children that lost custody of them and then end up having to pay child support for them and refuse to pay child support and then has to go on probation for it. I personally don't know. And I know a lot of women. Out of all the women that I know that have children, that's not their story. Now, they may have other stories, but that's not their story. Since we talk about this, the stuff that you talk about on the internet, right? You have talked everything that has been mentioned about you, you've addressed it on the internet. So we discuss it because you addressed it. If you would stop addressing things, maybe people wouldn't discuss it.
I've been on this platform for a long time, and I'm looking out the window because it's just so pretty. I'm so thankful for my life, and I like to thank God all the time for everything He does for me, even though I'm going through a lot,
I would thank God for my life too if I got to live rent free because the government paying my rent, you know? Because girl, the fact that you live in a 3-bedroom apartment in Dallas, Fort Worth, again, they're not cheap. Rent is not cheap. And now you on the hook for probation because you are behind $22,000 in child support, not including whatever else you got going on in your life. Like, sis, that's a lot going on right there. The fact that you could potentially go to jail if you miss a payment, but you love your life. Okay, girl.
God always, takes his time to show up and show me, look, Olivia, look what I'm doing for you. And I really do appreciate it. I'm really, really so grateful to God for everything. But I've been on this platform for a long time. And if you guys know anything about me, you know that I don't take no shit. No, I don't. I don't.
You do take a lot of shit, girl. Zolo got on this internet and talked about he talked about your body inside and out. He drug you, he drug your mama, baby, and you took all of that. Did you send Zolo a cease and desist? No, you didn't. Gerard has got on here and talked about you. You took all of that. Did you send Gerard a cease and desist? No, you didn't. Like, Olivia, stop it, sis.
And I'm not easily scared, and I don't back off. I stand for what's right, and I stand for what's mine, and I stand 10 toes down in that, and that's just what the fuck it is. So that angers a lot of people. A lot of people flustered on the inside. I understand. I get it. I think I'd be upset too. Then I look like this, but it can trigger a lot of unhappy.
Libby, you triggers no one. The only thing you trigger is jokes, sis. That's the only thing you trigger. Sis, no, really. How do you feel like you triggered? No, really, sis. I'm not trying to be mean when I say this. Who and why would somebody be jealous of you? No, really, sis. Who and why somebody? Once upon a time, you thought people was jealous of your social media because you got all these views, and you don't do that anymore. So who and why somebody would be jealous of you, ma'am? You're living just like everybody else. You're not living spectacular. Since you're not over there pushing a 2024, you're not living in a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home. You had to come on the internet and ask people to help you buy shoes for your daughter. Like, sis, no, really. Who is jealous of you? No, nobody's being jealous of you, Olivia. There are people who are living much better to you, and people are not jealous or envious of them. They're happy for them. People don't like you, Olivia. That's it. They don't like you. That's it. Nobody's triggered by you other than the fact that they don't like you.
Maybe you ain't got your baby daddy, so you want to make fun of the fact that I'm not with my baby daddy. You ain't got no hair, so you want to make fun of the fact that I cut my hair off. You used to be 350 pounds, so you want to talk about how I'm 300 pounds, and you just mad because I'm a big girl shining in her big ass motherfucking spotlight, bitch. I understand. I get it. I totally get it, and I sympathize with y'all. I do. I sympathize with the unwell and the unhealthy. I hope
Olivia, sis, I don't know how else to say this, but you're very unwell and you're very unhealthy. The fact that you already addressed this issue in a live stream and then you had to think about it and did a video too. Like, we heard you in the live stream, but then you turn around and did a video too. Like, it's sis, stop allowing the internet to live rent free in your head, ma'am. It's the internet, sis. Stop allowing people to live rent free in your head.
that you guys get better. Hope you guys do the inner work so you can project more positive outward. Okay? All right, but let's talk about this whole probation thing. People are still threatening that they're going to call the probation and blah, 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 blah. Look, I don't care. Call you want. Let me call you it. Okay. Call you want. Get whatever information you want to get, or you think you need to get, or you think that's owed to you. Mentally unwell. Because like I said, one thing about the mentally unwell, they sure think that things are owed to them that they have no rights over. So if my business is one of those things, and finding out my probation information is one of those things, then do it. Do it. I already called and
Girl, it's you adjusting your titties 700 times in this video. Do you feel self-conscious that you're sitting in your lingerie with no bra? Baby, Libby, you a mess. Like, the fact that you think you some type of damn sex kitten is so funny to me. The people say your room looked like a dorm room. They say it looked like you about 19 in your... Is this the way you always wanted your room to look when you was a kid growing up and you didn't have that situation going on? Because, sis, like, how old are you? Your room does look very teenage-ish. Like, I don't get it.
I already spoke to who I need to speak to, and if anything is recorded and called and recorded, and I'll take it there. They'll prosecute you. You don't think so? Do it. Try it. Play with it. Wash your hands.
Libby, you need to concentrate more on the fact that you don't get violated in court versus somebody calling trying to get your information and they get violated. Like, you got a bigger situation going on. Because even if somebody, let's just say somebody calls and gets her information and they get found out, and sis, they're going to get a misdemeanor charge and it's going to be over with. You're still going to be on the hook for that $22,000 that you have not chipped away at. Like, sis, you owe $22,000 for child support, but yet you took 8 minutes out of your day to tell people if you call the probation, they're going to get in trouble trying to get your information. But the fact is, if you weren't on probation for not paying back child support, there would be no reason for anyone to call. Like, you keep missing the point.
Hands. Hi. Go ahead and play with it if you guys want to, because y'all been testing the waters a lot. I think one of y'all need to be played with back. So go ahead and play with it. Do whatever you want to do. I can't control you. I can't save y'all. Y'all don't want to be saved. Just know that Liv doesn't care. I don't care. You know what I mean? This situation in my life does not run me. Does not rule me. I'm free. I'm free.
Girl, that's your problem. You don't take nothing serious. See, that's why the judge need to show you that he's not to be played with. The fact that you on here talking about, I'm free. No, you're not. You on probation. Bitch, you're not free. You're on probation, sis. Yeah, that's not free. You're free when I'm free. I'm not on probation. You're not free. You're on probation. Girl, you're the custody of Tarrant County.
I've been free. I've been free for about 4 years now, girl. No, I'll say 3. You see this right here? This is all I care about. This is all that matters to me. So, are you still listening to your music in the other room? No.
Oh, Lord. Okay, bye, girl. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Olivia is definitely a troubled soul. Okay. That girl needs so much help. You know, it's a shame that she became, you know what? Olivia is the epitome of the internet ruined my life. I really feel like the internet ruined her life. Unless she was always like this prior to the internet ruined your life. The internet ruined your marriage. The internet ruined you being a mother full-time to your children, your 3 oldest kids. The internet ruined the money that you used to make that you don't make anymore. The internet has literally ruined your life, sis. And you don't get that. Right, Ambrosia never takes any accountability. No, I don't have time, baby. It's just like, again, y'all, these are reaction videos. We're reacting to these people. How these people like to live and how they like to think they're living is totally their business. Even if I have an opinion, it's just that. It's not, it's not Bible. You said 0 and 22 and back child support is real wild. The judge is giving her a lot of grace. Had that would have been Gerard, he would have been behind bars. Baby Gerard would have been behind bars if he was 1,500 behind, not 22,000. But that's the thing, girl. Like, it's actually, to be quite honest with you, it was embarrassing enough that you lost custody of your kids. But then you further intensify the embarrassment by allowing yourself to get so severely behind in child support and then be put on probation for it. Like, it was embarrassing enough to have lost custody of your children. You came to the internet, Olivia, with your children, right? And now you're on here without them every day living in your home. I mean, you're still the mother to those kids. And then you had 2 other children. Now, isn't little AJ's birthday, what's today? The 10th? Isn't AJ's birthday today? Are we going to get a big old shing, boom, bang, bang? Are you going live today, Libby, to show us how you're celebrating your son's birthday? Or are you going to put it in the vlog, sis? Like, at this point, Olivia fighting with the internet has been her since she's been on this internet. The fact that this lady is so confrontational with the internet, and when people pull up on her, she runs out the bathroom and leaves her shoes behind. It's like, Olivia, stop. If you will stop antagonizing the people, maybe the people will stop antagonizing you. The fact that you can't even go Christmas shopping the day before Christmas because, you're having brawls in the mall. Like, it's weird, sis. And that was somebody that wasn't a part of the internet. That was just a person out there in the world that saw you and wanted to check you. It's sad at this point. I don't understand why Olivia really feels like it's important and necessary to keep coming to the internet, calling herself trying to check us when you're not checking anybody. Like, sis, you the one that got geeky. The judge is checking you. Okay. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Credence and Mickey. Thank you so much. Let me see. Hey, Walk. Happy birthday to your son, Vaughn. Oh, today your son's birthday, Vaughn. Happy birthday. Sis said it's played out. She's a control freak and she can't control the internet. No, she cannot control the internet. She cannot control how people think of her. She cannot, hey Jersey, she cannot control how people perceive her. The fact remains is there are a lot of people that like Olivia and there are a lot of people that are very annoyed by Olivia. Although they still watch Olivia or they watch the reactions about the Olivia, a lot of people look at these reaction videos or even look at her and just shake their head. Because again, in my opinion, she's on probation because she's behind on child support, Miss K. In my opinion, Olivia has allowed the internet to ruin her life. That's just my honest opinion. Her obsession with people and what people think about her has destroyed her mentally more than what she already was destroyed mentally. And I just really feel like, Olivia, in a sense, she reminds me a lot of Krishan Rock. Because I feel like Krishan Rock's obsession with the internet, in my opinion, is destroying her, right? Because how do you rebound from this? Like, how do you rebound from years and years of obsessing over the internet? Like, how do you rebound for that? Like, do you ever get better behind that? Like, it's weird. Her and Jasmine still believe that coming on here addressing the dumb ish will make people stop. No, I don't think they think that Black and Bougie. They come on the internet because it's content for them. That's the only reason. It's content for them. I don't think they know they can't make people. Olivia knows that she can't make nobody stop talking about her being a big woman. She knows that. It's not. She knows that's not going to make her stop. Make anybody stop. They're obsessed with the internet. Live in Krishan. She's real sensitive to be so unbothered. Girl, just pay that man his money and go. She been lost respect for many. Her character spoke itself a long time ago. Exactly. And that's my thing. She keeps coming on the internet arguing with us about talking about the fact that she's on probation for child support. Like, sis, you need to push that energy over to Gerard. because Gerard wanted to get custody of his kids, and because he had a good attorney that was able to convince the court that you were not fit to be the custodial parent. Like, you need to put that energy towards Gerard, sis. Like, the internet, like, sis, we just watching and listening. We don't have anything to do with that. Like, you need to put all that energy to Gerard, not to us. You don't want us to say anything? Well, stop coming on the internet telling us, and we won't say anything. Walk, thank you so much for being a member for 33 months. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate you. Said to my favorite reactor, love you, sis. Oh, thank you so much, sis. All right, y'all. That's my time, honey. It's been an hour and a half. I just wanted to cover these stories. Like I said, Peach McIntyre, I don't know what to say about that lady. I something's telling me that Peach will be back on Section 8 real soon. If she doesn't watch herself, she's going to be back on Section 8 real soon. Jasmine is still trying to get over the fact that she can't contact Chris whenever she wants to. You know what's so funny? It's with Jasmine and the Chris situation. Philip never did that to you, sis. Now, I'm not saying that Philip was a great guy, but Philip never did her like that. Philip didn't block her on social media. Philip, you know, she has all access to Philip, regardless of who he's sleeping with or who he's not sleeping with. Chris cut off all access, and you got one child with him. Jasmine, you got 4 kids with Philip, and he never cut you off. Like, you really need to think about that, sis. And as far as Olivia, you guys, there's really no words for Olivia. Olivia is going to continue to be her obnoxious self because that's the only thing she's good at. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'm out of here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure y'all clock out the break room on the way out the door. And TMR is definitely going to see you in the next one, honey. Remember, so what you love. Bye.